sit on your porch with a jar of sweet tea, bare feet on the railing, talking wild and free. Sunset painted stories on the walls of that town, but we grew up fast and it all burned down. Now I'm driving these back roads with ghosts in my head, trying to chase down the words we never said. Your porch light's still on, like it's waiting for me, but that house ain't home, just a memory. So I sing to the night and the wind through the trees, holding on to these porch light memories. I left with a song and a broken guitar. You stayed behind, said I wouldn't get far, but here I am with a crowd and a stage, still missing that smile on your front page. Now I'm driving these back roads with ghosts in my head, trying to chase down the words we never said. Your porch light's still on, like it's waiting for me, but that house ain't home, just a memory. So I sing to the night and the wind through the trees, holding on to these porch light memories. Maybe some love's not meant to stay, like a summer storm that fades away. But if you hear my song in the midnight air, just know a part of me's still there. Find nerve in these back roads with ghosts in my head, singing loud all the things we never said. Your porch light's still glowing in my mind, so clear, but it's just a place I can't go near. So I sing to the night and the wind through the tree, still lost in those porch light memories. She rode into town on a quarter moon night, boots full of stories, eyes full of fight, carried the desert in the curve of her smile, stayed just a heartbeat, stayed just a while, smelled like freedom, wild and sweet, dust in her hair and the sun at her feet. Told me no promises, told me no lies, kissed me like thunder and vanished like sky. Dust in her hair, wind in her veins, gone like a whisper through midnight rains. Left me a song and a hollow stare, still chasing the ghost of the dust in her hair. Coffee was cold when I woke up alone, her hat on the bed, but her spirit was gone. Folks say she's trouble, a runaway flame, but they never heard her laugh when she called my name. Dust in her hair, wind in her veins, gone like a whisper through midnight rain. Some loves are fire, some just burn out and never tire. And dust in her hair, carved in my bones, a memory riding the edges of home. Wherever I go, she's always there, that girl with the soul and the dust in her hair. I packed my heart in an old suitcase, left a note on the porch, couldn't see your face. The radio's humming our goodbye tune, chasing dawn in a beat-up Ford leaving June. There's dust on the highway, wind in my soul, miles between memories I can't control. I thought love would ride like a rodeo show, but the gate broke open and I had to go. Now I'm singing to stars that don't know my name, trying to outrun your ghost in the rain. Still lingers like smoke in bars. I see your smile in motel mirrors and cars. I trade my tears for a strong black brew and lies for truth when I think of you. There's dust on the highway, wind in my soul, miles between memories I can't control. I thought love would ride like a rodeo show, but the gate broke open and I had to go. Now I'm singing to stars that don't know my name, trying to outrun your ghost rain. Maybe someday when the wheels stop turning, I'll find a place where the fire keeps burning. Till then it's the road, the sky and me, in the silence where you used to be. Found dust on the highway, wind in my soul. Time won't heal what the night still stole. I thought love would ride like a rodeo show, but the gate broke open and I had to go. Still singing to stars that don't know my name, try to outrun your ghost in the rain. Passenger side still pulled back low, like you might climb in, but I know you won't show. That coffee stain from our last fight still stares at me in the dashboard light. The rain don't ask, it just comes down like every tear I've tried to drown. And I just sit here parked in place, still saving half of everything you erased. Empty seat, endless rain, same old road, same old pain. I don't move, I don't speak, just listen to the water leak through the cracks you left behind when you slipped right out of you and I. And no wiper can clear this frame, just an empty seat and endless rain. Your lipstick's faded on the glass, like a moment I can't get back. Your laugh, your sigh, that final breath, all soaked into this cab like death. I drive in loops to feel you near, but the rear view just makes it clear. Some things leave and still remain, like your goodbye in every drop of rain. Empty seat, endless rain, falling slow, saying your name. I don't cry, I just ache, letting the thunder carry my mistakes. This cab was love, this cab was war. Now it's just miles I drive toward nothing I can never change, just an empty seat and endless rain. I'd make you stay, say the words I threw away. But now it's late, and you're long gone, and I keep singing our last song. Final DC, endless rain, every drop spells out your name. You were here, now you're a ghost, riding shotgun with what hurts most. So I'll wait here, soaked in pain, with an empty seat and endless rain. Got a tin roof singing when the cold winds bite. Old rocking chair sways in the pale moonlight. City lights are just a ghost on the plain. Up here it's only the stars and the rain. Crows in the morning, coyotes at night whisper my name to the edge of the light. I traded the noise for a whisper still, high on this lonesome hill. High on this lonesome hill, I'm free. No chains, no fences, just the wild and me. Lost to the world, but finding my fill. Breathing like the wind on this lonesome hill. Got a kettle on the fire and a dog at my side. Old love letters in a jar I hide. Time don't hurry where the wild hearts go. Just me and the sky and the river slow flow. High on this lonesome hill, I'm free. No chains, no fences, just the wild and me. Lost to the world, but finding my fill. Breathing like the wind on this lonesome hill. but the clouds and the pines will sing just the same. Fine on this lonesome hill I'll stay, chasing tomorrow 1,000 miles away. No gold, no glory, just a heart to thrill, high and alive on this lonesome hill. Parked beneath a dim motel sign, wipers dragging through borrowed time. You're not here and haven't been, but I still wait like you'll climb in. The headlights blur through tears and rain. I whisper your name just to feel the pain. No one knows I'm here tonight, talking to ghosts in dashboard light. I'm just hollow in the rain, soaked in memory, cold with blame. The seat beside me still reclined, where your goodbye left me behind. I don't beg and I don't pray, but the storm still knows I'd trade every mile I've ever known to not feel so hollow, so hollow in the rain. Your old mixtape still in track 3, where you laughed and sang off key. I hit rewind just to pretend that love like ours could have no end. But songs don't hold what silence keeps, and dreams can drown where heartache sleeps. I let the rain spell out your face in every drop I can't erase. I'm just hollow in the rain, every sound speaks your name. I don't scream and I don't fight, I just float through another night. I'm not lost but I'm not found, just circling pain without a sound. It hurts but I remain so hollow in the rain. You once said storms would pass with time, but some skies never clear in mine. And maybe that's the price I pay for letting love just slip away. Find a hollow in the rain, a shadow chasing your old flame. You're not coming back, I know, but the rain still lets it flow. And if you hear me through the storm, just know my heart still keeps you warm, even if I stay forever hollow in the rain. She's don't wear diamonds, don't need perfume, got dirt on her boots, and a wildflower mood. Coffee in a mason jar, porch swing sway. That's the kind of love that don't fade away. She don't need the city lights, just fireflies on summer nights. She's morning laughs and midnight rain, sun on her face and a heart untamed. She's Sunday slow and Friday loud. She'll dance in the dark, barefoot and proud. I never knew love would feel this plain. Just morning laughs and midnight rain. She hums old songs while feeding the dogs, writes poems in steam on the mirror's fall. She don't talk sweet, she talks real, and every word's a song I feel. I'd trade 1,000 neon signs for one more day where her hands in mine. She's morning laughs and midnight rain, sun on her face and a heart untamed. She's Sunday slow and Friday loud. She'll dance in the dark, barefoot and proud. I never knew love would feel this plain. Just morning laughs and midnight rain. We don't need no big parade, just her truck, this farm, and the plans we made. Find a way. She's morning laughs and midnight rain, spinning around in a field again. She's a soft hello and a strong goodbye. She stays with me like a southern sky. No diamond rings, no fancy name, just morning laughs and midnight rain. Engine's off, the keys still hang. Your echo lives in everything. The rear view holds an empty road, but somehow it still points me home. Your coat's still folded in the back, like maybe time forgot the facts. But I remember every line you drew between your heart and mine. There's nowhere left to go but the rain outside this window. It speaks in soft, familiar ways, like your goodbye replayed for days. I don't chase and I don't blame, I just breathe where I remain. You're gone and I remain, nowhere but the rain. This cup you left is gathering dust, like all the things I didn't trust. I thought love stayed There's nowhere left to go but the rain that won't let go. It tells the truth I never said, that I still sleep beside the dead. Not in grief, not in shame, just in a breeze where love became. Nowhere but the rain. Woke up in a motel off Highway 10, another town I won't remember when. Coffee's cold but the sky's on fire, and I got wheels and worn out tires. I leave before the sun gets high, chasing something I can't define. I'm a shadow on the blacktop, name unknown, singing to the silence on a payphone. One more song in a nowhere town, one more night laying trouble down. Every mile's a dream that I outrun, still looking for a place I don't have to run from. Bar signs flicker like old regrets, bartender's eyes say she's seen the rest. I trade a song for a glass of rye, then I vanish before goodbye. A suitcase heart and a restless soul, I don't stay long, and that's how I roll. I'm a shadow on the blacktop, name unknown, singing to the silence on a payphone. One more song in a nowhere town, one more night laying trouble down. Every mile's a dream that I outrun, still looking for a place I don't have to run from. Maybe love's just a rest stop sign, fading fast in my rear view line. I'm a shadow on the blacktop blowing through another town that don't know what I've been through. One more verse and a lonesome sound, one more ghost in a nowhere town. Every road calls me like a drum, still searching for a place I don't have to run from. In just for one cold beer, didn't think I'd see you here. Same old stool, same corner booth, you looked at me like you still knew. You smiled slow, said, well, I'll be. Like the years just skipped past me. We talked like nothing ever changed, still laughing at the same old things. Old flame, same fire, still burns when our eyes lock tight. Time moved on, but we stayed wired, like match to one, like smoke to fire. Hearts don't age, and they still desire. Old flame, same fire. you move, try something new. I said I did that too, but no one else quite fit the mold like you did back when we were gold, gold. Oh, flame, same fire, still burns when our eyes lock tight. Time moved on, but we stayed wired, like match to wine, like smoke to fire. Hearts don't age, they still desire our own flame, same fire. Maybe some things never fade, like porch lights or songs we played. Fall flame, same fire, and guess we're still that sparking lighter. 10 years gone, but I still choose that night with you in worn out boots. One more round and maybe higher. Oh, flame, same fire.
Mama said you've got big dreams, son. So I packed my boots and I chased the sun. Neon lights and a fast parade, but I'd trade it all for that old front gate. There's a field where I learned to pray, a porch swing that still knows my name. I left my heart in a dirt road town, where the sky goes quiet when the sun goes down, where names are known and hands are worn, where Friday nights are boots and corn. I've been gone, but I ain't moved on. I still hear that small town sound. Yeah, I left my heart in a dirt road town. Tried to fit where the city grows, but concrete don't bloom like a rose. A corn's down. Silver signs and a skyline view can't beat that church bell ringing noon. Sometimes I close my eyes real tight, and I'm back where the stars still shine at night. I left my heart in a dirt road town, where the sky goes quiet when the sun goes down, where names are known and hands are worn, where Friday nights are boots and corn. I've been gone, but I ain't moved on. I still hear that small town sound. Yeah, I left my heart in a dirt road town. One day I'll take that same road back, with a guitar case and a second-hand map. I left my heart in a dirt road town, and it's calling me when the lights go out, where roots run deep and love don't fade, where memories don't lose their shape, no matter how far I wander around. I left my heart in a dirt road town.
cleaning out my mama's place. Dust on boxes time can't erase. Found a shoebox marked 17, full of old dreams and in between. There it was in faded ink, a folded note with perfume pink. You said forever, I said me too, but forever never made it through. Letters in the attic, memories in dust, paper hearts we used to trust, lines we wrote when love was new. I still hear your voice come through. 1,000 miles and life's grown thick, but part of me still 17 quick, and every word brings me back to it. Those letters in the attic. You went west, I stayed down south. Different maps, same kind of doubt. But you wrote, I hope you chase the sun, even if we come undone. Letters in the attic, memories in dust, paper hearts we used to trust, lines we wrote when love was new. I still hear your voice come through. 1,000 miles and life's grown thick, but part of me still 17 quick, and every word brings me back to it. Those letters in the attic. I don't know where you are these days, but I hope you're smiling in your own way. Letters in the attic, I keep them still, not for the pain, but how they feel. It ain't regret, it's just a spark that lights a corner of my heart. No, I don't wish for a rewrite script, but I'll always have that little trip to where our names were softly in letters in the attic.
We weren't looking for treasure, just chasing time. Down in the caves where the sun don't shine, but your voice echoed soft off the ancient walls, and I knew I'd found gold where no light falls. Drip by drip, that silence spoke like love in the language of limestone and oak. You reached for my hand with a miner's grace, and I swear the dark turned into a sacred place. You're the light beneath the stone, where no roots grow, no birds have flown. Cold winds moan, and gave my heart a place unknown. Love ain't always sky or open road, sometimes it shines beneath the stone. Stalactites hung like frozen time, and your lips read poems that were never mine. But I listened close, and I felt the heat of a fire you sparked
love. You're the light beneath the stone, my compass where the stars ain't shown. No need for maps, no need to roam. You found me lost and called it home. Forever carved in earth and bone. You are my light beneath the stone.
She worked the counter, name tag said May. I came for nails but forgot halfway. Boots full of dust, heart half awake. Then she smiled and the world hit the brakes. It wasn't fireworks, it was quiet and slow, like sweet tea poured on an old back porch. You know, midnight at the feed store, neon buzzing low, country station playing soft on the radio. A little talk about horses turned into more by the grain sacks near the old screen door. Who needs fate when love walks in, wearing flannel and a crooked grin? Yeah, I fell hard and I fell short at midnight at the feed store. She said, you fix fences, I've got a few. I said, I can try long as I'm working near you. By Friday night we were two-stepping slow in the parking lot glow where the tractors go. No candlelight, no champagne scene, just her hand in mine and a John Deere dream. Midnight at the feed store, stars hanging wide, like they knew we were born for this countryside. From a dusty floor to forevermore, I'd take that hour 1,000 times more. No suit, no script, just real and raw. At midnight at the feed store. At midnight at the feed store. Now we've got a sign that hangs above, says open late for midnight love. Midnight at the feed store, that's where we begin. Not in some movie, just a farm town plan. Now we slow dance while the baby snores, still barefoot on that old tile floor. If you're looking for love that's honest and pure, try midnight at the feed store. Midnight at the feed store.
Sun creeping up on a misty lake, coffee steam dancing on a paper plate, cool breeze talking to the pine tree limbs. And I'm sitting still, just sinking in. Got a tackle box full of rusted gear and a heart that's been broken for a year. a worm on the line, silence in the air. Funny how peace can sneak up out there. Morning bait and broken things, healing slow with each cast I swing. Used to drink to drown the pain, now I just watch the water change. No big plans, no diamond rings, just morning bait and broken things. She left a note by the kitchen chair, said we forgot how to meet halfway there. I could have chased her down that road, but I stayed here and let it go. Morning bait and broken things, healing slow with each cast I swing. Used to drink to drown the pain, now I just watch the water change. No big plans, no diamond rings, just morning bait and broken things. Ain't every man that gets it right, but there's truth in the quiet light. Oh, morning bait and broken things, that's all I need, no need for kings. No phone calls, no worn out fights, just this boat and the calm of light. She's gone, but I've grown some wings with morning bait and broken things. Ain't every man that gets it right, but there's truth in the quiet light. Find morning bait and broken things, that's all I need, no need for kings. No phone calls, no worn out fights, just the walked where the river split the stone, where pine trees hum when you're all alone. There's peace in the quiet, but it's never the same since I found you whispering in the rain. You said, love don't need a fancy place, just a crackling fire and a wide open space. You made me believe what I couldn't before, that home's not a house, it's someone to adore. The mountains know my name and they echo yours the same. We carved our dreams in bark and flame, with stars above like picture frames. The wind don't lie, the sky don't change, and the mountains know my name. I still hear your laugh on the canyon wall, like a songbird's tune just before the fall. I don't need a map, don't need a sign, just the trail we walked and your hand in mine. The mountains know my name and they echo the ridges still whisper us in the rain. Yeah, the mountains know my name, like a tattoo etched in time and flame. I'll find you there where the wild hearts came, forever held in nature's frame. And if I'm lost, I'll call in vain. The mountains know my name.
She had grease on her jeans and a wrench in her hand, hair tied up with a red band. I brought my truck for a squeaky sound, but found a reason to stick around. She said, "You wait there, won't take long. Turn that socket like a country song." Under the hood with a little grin, didn't know I'd fall right in. Oil stains and heartstrings tangled like the wires. She lit a spark without no fire. Didn't need no dress or perfume, air, just busted knuckles and messy hair. Love don't ask for diamond rings. Sometimes it starts with oil stains and heartstrings. And heartstrings. Came back around with no excuse, flat tire, loose belt, or busted fuse. Each time she laughed, it pulled me deep, like a back road memory I'd keep. Oil stains and heartstrings tangled like the wires. She lit a spark without no fire. Didn't need no dress or perfume, air, just busted knuckles and messy hair. Love don't ask for diamond rings. Sometimes it starts with oil stains and heartstrings. Now we fix things side by side. She turns the wrench, I take the ride. With oil stains and heartstrings, who would've known that garage light would guide me home? We didn't meet at a ballroom dance, but under a hood with a real good chance. She's my peace, my song she sings, all thanks to oil stains and heartstrings. And heartstrings. Heartstrings. He stole the clock from the hands of the sky, took the seconds, made them cry, wore a coat made of broken days, walked the line where the future sways. He watched the past like a mirror cracked, chasing the hours that never look back. He whispered secrets to the stars and drank from rivers that never went far. Yeah, the hourglass thief, running from time, stealing the
just runs through the rain. He left no trail, just an empty space, a hole in the world no one could replace. Chasing a moment that never was real, like the ghost of a dream that can never heal. He knows the past is a faded song, but he can't stop running, can't stop going wrong. Caught in a loop, can't break the chain, but the clock keeps ticking, and he feels no gain. The hourglass thief, he's out of sight, lost between wrong and the endless night. If you catch him, you won't know why. He's a thief of time, and he can't say goodbye. He's out of sight, lost between wrong and the endless night. If you catch him, you won't know why. He's a thief of time, and he can't say goodbye.
We chase the fading light past the old creek bend, where twilight melts and the earth begins to blend. Your fingers trace the cool air, soft and slow, like painted stories only we could know. When the horizon bursts with silent flames, I see forever burning in your name. No need for words, no rush or disguise, just the glow of colors in your eyes. The night hums low like a distant song, and in your arms is where I belong. Fields wrapped in shadow, rivers wrapped in gold, love's gentle fire never growing cold. When the horizon bursts with silent flames, I see forever burning in your name. No need for words, no rush or disguise, just the glow of colors in your eyes.
just the glow of colors in your eyes. No map, no plan, just this endless ride. With you beside me, nowhere to hide. When the horizon bursts with silent flames, I see forever burning in your name. No need for words, no rush or disguise, just the glow of colors in your eyes. You came with the rain on a midsummer hush, where the sycamore leaned in a riverbed blush. No words at first, just the hush of leaves, and the world held its breath till you looked at me. Barefoot paths through the gold and green, where the wind wore wildflowers like a wedding ring. Your hand in mine was a prayer unspoken, a vow in the moss where the dusk lay broken. We loved where the silence grows, where the fireflies write what no one knows. Not in stone, not in rhyme, but in petal storms and cedar time. You're the sky in my every side, still waiting beneath the sycamore sky. Seasons turn, but you stayed in bloom, like the scent of pine in a shadowed room. You were thunder's hush before it spoke, the breath I held when the morning broke. Even now as the hills go gray and my hair turns wind in the light of day, I return to where you first turned near, and I swear, love, I still feel you here, here, here. We loved where the silence grows, where the earth remembers what the river knows. Not in stone, not in rhyme, but in dusk-light roots and mountain time. You're the whisper that won't say goodbye, still burning beneath the sycamore sky. dusty roads beneath my wheels. No need to chase, just let it heal. The sun leans low, paints gold on blue, and in the stillness I find what's true. Beneath the evening sky I find my home, not made of walls, but where I roam. The wind hums low, the songbirds cry. In a quiet world, my soul flies high through fields of grass that softly sway. I gather thoughts time won't take away. No ticking clocks, no need to race, just peace that lives in open space. Let the stars come out, let the dark be kind. I've left my worries far behind. With every breath I start anew. The night knows me, and I know it too. Beneath the evening sky I find my home, not made of walls, but where I roam. The wind hums low, the songbirds cry. In a quiet world, my soul flies high. Let the stars come out, let the dark be kind. I've left my worries far behind. With every breath I start anew. The night knows me, and I know it too. Beneath the evening sky I find my home, not made of walls, but where I roam. The wind hums low, the songbirds cry. In a quiet world, my soul flies high. Underneath the most tired glow, we walk the line where the cold winds blow. Your touch is a flame, but the fire's gone. Like whispers fading when the night moves on. Trees are old, but they hold no grudge. They bend and sway without a judge. I held you close, but you slipped away. Like smoke that vanishes with the break of day. The dust where love once ashes where the wild winds blow. You're a memory that time won't keep, a shadow that dances when the world falls asleep. We're ashes in the breeze, falling soft between the leaves. No need for tears, no need for lies, just the dust where love once flies. Maybe love's not meant to last, maybe we're just echoes of the past, but in the quiet we are free, like the last breath of a song lost at sea. We're ashes in the breeze, falling soft between the leaves. No future, no past, just a fleeting grace, carried away with the wind's embrace.
Old man, it's me, the one you pulled from that wire fence outside Cottonwood. You fed me corn and stitched my side, then tipped your hat and let me fly. I flew through dust, I flew through rain, with one good wing and your last name. And I still call your rooftop when the moon is full and gold, still sing above your porch rail like I did when I was bold. They say crows don't write no letters, but I carry words like stones from skies you'll never walk again, to fields you used to own. The barn is gone, the wheat's grown wild, your boots hang quiet like a prayer on trial. I met a lark who knew your laugh, said you once played fiddle for the aftermath. I've flown past time, I've flown past grace, but your kindness carved a place. And I still call your rooftop when the moon is full and gold, still sing above your porch rail like I did when I was bold. They say crows don't write no letters, but I carry words like stones from skies you'll never walk again, fields you used to own. You taught me skies ain't always kind, but mercy, friend, is hard to find. So here's my song, it's scratched in flight, one black wing against the night. If I could write with ink and pen, I'd send this tale to where you've been. But for now I'll croak and circle wide, a feathered soul
still on your side. If I could write with ink and pen, I'd send this tale to where you've been. But for now I'll croak and circle wide, a feathered soul still on your side.
Used to carry names like stones, the ones I lost, the ones I've thrown. The trees let go without regret. Maybe I can learn that yet. Leaves don't blame the wind for falling, they just dance down without stalling. They trust the ground, they trust the end, and find a way to rise again. If they can turn and not pretend, maybe I can too, my friend. I've chased the sun, I've cursed the rain, made peace and war inside my brain. But dawn don't judge the night before, it just shows up and shines once more. Leaves don't blame